Good morning, everybody. Lee Brower here, and welcome to this week's edition of Meaningful Monday. I am grateful to be here, and I am glad to be here. And where am I today? Well, today I'm in the Hotel Monaco, Kimpton Monaco in downtown Washington, D.C., center of great leadership for this country and throughout the world. You know, as you think about great leadership, I have to ask myself, is leadership suffering today at the expense of great management? As we become more proficient with technology, as we become more equipped to slice and dice and judge things quicker, do we start to focus in on the short term at the expense of the long term? When I think of leadership really, we've talked about this before, but if you could define leadership in one word, I think that one word would be influence. That's the word I like the best. And I'm not sure who said that. I heard it from someplace, I'm sure. But you know, you really think about it, leadership is the one thing that we can't delegate. It's the one thing we can't give away to anybody else. We own it. It's ours. And so if leadership is defined by influence, then everyone is a leader. Even the guy that's selling pencils on the corner is a leader. You are a leader. We are all leaders, and so life is all about elevating leadership. If we can elevate ourselves, we unconsciously elevate others. And so as we become greater leaders, then we have the ability to influence more and more people. So think about it. Can you think of anything in this world that you can't learn from? Has anything ever happened to you ever that you can't learn from? Anything. I mean, good, bad, whatever, sooner or later, can't you learn from it? And if that's the case, then perhaps that's one of the reasons that we're here, is to learn. And as we learn, we don't influence till we share what we learn. Whether you're a leader in your family, a leader in your business, and a leader in your community, the ability to influence others and to elevate others is nothing more than a matter of leadership. You know, I see leadership as four things. And I'm going to talk about those in the upcoming Meaningful Mondays. Number one is to protect the gratitude. Number two is to sustain and ever expand an alignable future. Number three is to continually challenge traditional thinking. Continually challenge not only our failures, but our successes. Knowing what we know now, what can we do to make this even better? And the fourth thing is to elevate others, to be a cheerleader, to build leaders around us. As we elevate others, we unconsciously elevate ourselves in that process as well. I'm going to ask you to think about leadership in terms of influence this week. Ask yourself, am I ready? Are you ready to admit that you truly are a leader? Somebody's eyes are looking at you. Just like the guy that's selling pencils on the corner, he's a leader. What are you leading in? You do not even know the extent of your leadership. So I'm asking myself each day this week, what can I do today to be a better influencer? What can I do today to become a better leader? So I'll talk to you next week about those four elements of leadership. We'll go a little bit deeper in them. Thank you for spending this time with me. I look forward to talking to you next week. Have a marvelous, marvelous week. For those of you that have been supporting Wacky and the Wacky Rim to Rim to Rim, that's this week. I've been relegated to become a chauffeur. I have a foot that flops. It's like having a fin that you walk on, but it's getting better. But the doctors say absolutely no way. In fact, I'm not even allowed to lift 10 pounds. But I'll be there at the beginning, I'll be there at the middle, and I'll be there at the end. And thank you to all of you that have gone to wackywarriors.org and volunteered your support financially and otherwise for this event. It's a great cause. Look, have a great week. I'm going to have a great week. It's going to be meaningful. And perhaps, just perhaps, every one of us will be a better leader by next Monday when we talk. I'll talk to you then. Bye-bye.